I've loved some of the work that Doug Savant and I have done.
I talked to my back doctor today.
Oh, what did he have to say?
I can have sex again.
And what would that have to do with me?
Well, you don't seem to want to talk to me these days, so I figured it's the one thing that we can do together without speaking.
When Felicity and I have the scene in the bedroom where Tom really confronts her and says that we can either talk or we can have sex.
Fine. Let's have sex.
Which, of course, is ironic and funny. And it becomes very physical very quickly because it is the result of what this couple has been keeping bottled down. And it is the breakthrough that Tom is looking for emotionally in Lynette. But it was exhilarating to shoot that scene because it was so passionate.
You are mad at me. But name one thing that I have done to deserve it.
And I think it's nice to see a marriage that works. I don't mean that's perfect, but that works on Wisteria Lane.
It's time! I can't believe this is happening!
I think I'm gonna cry. The scene that we did where Zhao Mei, our Chinese maid, who's also our character's surrogate, was delivering. It was a funny scene.
Man, I gotta get the color fixed on this thing.
Not so much losing the baby, as much as the baby was not theirs.
I just told Susan I want her back.
Excuse me?
I really liked the stuff with Ian and Susan and Mike, and play that sort of triangle. Normally it's been Mike and Edie and Susan.
Excuse me? Oh, yesterday Susan and I ran into you at the post office, last week the movies. One might think you're following us.
So it was sort of fun to be the pursuer and to go after Susan for a change. So that was pretty fun.
Susan!
When Ian and Susan went into the lake, you know, that whole experience was actually sort of an accident because the stunt was overdone and the car wasn't supposed to flip. We were just supposed to be sort of stuck in the lake and the water was supposed to be coming in the windows. And so we all stood there for a second and I said, I know, what if we pretend like, you know, we came out and we're hanging on the edge of the car and we play the scene outside while the car is slowly sinking.
Susan, I can't swim.
What? It's Mike! He's here!
Of course he is.
I think really Mike and Susan got completely lost in the second season, so I think the third season really tried to concentrate on finding a reason to have them have conflict but ultimately end up back together. Mike saved our cheese!
Yes, he's quite the hero.
Good thing I was following you.
We're suing for custody of Kayla, who is Tom's daughter, through this woman, Nora. And she finds out and corners me in the supermarket. And she's a force to be reckoned with. Hey, Nora, how's tricks?
I thought it was your car I saw on the lot. You're a conniving bitch.
Ah, see, you've heard from our lawyer. Nora starts needling me and starts saying, how could you? And she's my daughter, and what do you mean to take her away from me? And I say,
Kayla would be better off with us than in a dingy apartment over a Tijuana strip club.
Believe me, Lynette, you do not want to screw with me.
You went after my husband. If anyone should be afraid, it's you.
I love season 3.
We had a lot of fun doing it.
I just think it ended up being really perfect.
All right. Pucker up.
Oh!
good God, was that season 3?
Cut.